Hey, good evening, everyone. It's Saturday evening, and we are back in the toy barn. We are spending a little bit of late time because we're doing a lot of OT tonight on the Saturday evening. But we got a lot of things to talk about. Not too many, but just enough to hopefully make it interesting. But first things I want to get out for this channel. I'm so proud of it. I'm so thankful. I'm proud of you guys that's been supporting us here for the last... well, 9 years. Most of you know we haven't really been putting on a whole lot of videos until the last 3 or 4 years.
3 years, yeah.
But guys, I want to thank you because you helped us get up to over 500,000+ views, which according to some channels that don't mean nothing, right?
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
We're up to, I think, 508,000 now in just a few days.
Yeah, so we are thankful. You guys are helping us grow. We're shooting to 1 million, guys. So thank you so much, and we hope you guys stick around and grow with us. We appreciate your comments, your likes, your subscriptions, and for all you guys that share the video with your friends and your community, we really appreciate it because that's what's making this channel work, and we really mean that. Thank you so much. The next thing is I want to talk to you about, we are also taking, today is, like I said, Saturday. We have found a ton of stuff at yard sales today.
Yes, let's bring that up. So tell them how it went today.
Okay, we went, there was a total of 3 or 4. Now, by that, I mean, I passed by one that looked like a yard sale. I didn't see a sign, but it looked like a yard sale. I don't know if they just thought people would pull in and look in and hope they'd say, yeah, I'll sell it, or maybe they just clean out a garage. But I mean, you know, it looked like, but I seen 2 more that were sort of, you know, iffies, but we didn't take time to stop. But I got invited by Travis this last week. He said, hey, Daren, hey, Kathy, Madcap Toys, come see me this Saturday. I'm open, what was it, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday?
Yep, tomorrow.
Okay, he's open those 3 days so far, today included, and then tomorrow I've got to go check him out because I got another deal I'm trying to work with him. But, he invited us, and today we went up there seeing Travis. It's on Smith Pike Road.
Yes, it is.
Okay,
or
so
for the moment.
you guys, he said he's going to have more this year, a few more before the season's up. So be sure to check out and see if he's up there and active. But next year we may be working with him a little bit up around there or somewhere else, maybe, perhaps, right? But he sat there, he invited us, we went and we met with him today. I got some cassettes, I got a bunch more hopefully I can get tomorrow. I got a ton of CDs, I got games, Atari, Sega Genesis, I got Blu-rays. I got Super Nintendo. I can't even remember all of, even Nintendo 64 games, and they're good condition. We got, like Kathy said, Blu-rays. We got some that's sealed, still in plastic, and some that's been opened and used. Yep. And we've got them in all kinds of good condition. Most of them's like new, but we got a few that's a little better, or not quite as good, I guess I should say. We got plenty of CDs. Again, those also will vary. We got VHS tapes as well. We got tons and tons of DVDs, didn't we?
Different things.
And
fabulous.
I got some things from Russ. I got some things for ornaments, as it was, small amount of those. We got so much I can't even tell you what we got, but it is amazing.
It's not every day you spend $615 at a yard sale.
Yeah, a lot of times I go, and if I spend $30, you know, you're like, oh. But I like to be the one to go out, you know, Kathy and I, we like to go out. We want to make the trip worth the gas. Right. We want to make the trip worth the time. Yes. We do not believe, you know, in a whole lot of things, and I've heard a lot of discussion going on. We've heard a lot of people talking about it, sell-through rate. We've talked about that. We even listened to a channel tonight that was discussing it because he's had a lot of people bombard him with some of the things other people have said. And, you know, I'm not going to get into all that ifs, ands, and buts as it was, and arguments and what have you. But we're not a big one that holds a lot to the theory of sell-through rate, because here's the thing. Some things sell fast, some things sell slow. If you're the only one with one item on and nobody else has it on, and I had about 10 of those this last week, that I was the only one with it on at the time of listing it, as far as I could find it, through the title, the name, the barcode, whatever you want to do. I check out several different ways, but I was the only one that put it on in my store, or if Kathy did it in her little store at the time, right? That we got going. And by the way, her store's growing. Yeah, so it's doing pretty good. Yeah. But pretty much we don't worry about the sell-through rate as much as some people, because guys, we're sort of what I call long haul sellers, and ours is to just Do like I used to be told in basketball. Lester, hit that board, hit that board, hit that board. Go fight for the board. Get the ball. Be a little busy beaver and make those guys on the other team a little bigger, a little stronger maybe. Wear them out. You can wear them out by just keeping them moving. And so, guys, you just got to think that through with eBay. You may not be the biggest store. You may be a littler store, but you can wear out the competition by just keep hitting the boards, right? And now I'm not saying on every product, but you know what I'm doing with the analogy. But, guys, be sure to check us out because Kathy and I are going to try to show off some of the things over the next several weeks, maybe months, to what we've got. Because, guys, I've got so much stuff that I've been getting. My garage is full. And I got more stuff perhaps to get tomorrow if everything goes well. He's going to bring me some cassettes. I don't know if he's got any more DVDs or whatever.
I don't know, but action figures were mentioned.
But he's bringing action figures, so you guys know. Unless they're trash, they're probably coming home. But, Kathy, how many items do we have?
Count, sir. I didn't
Okay,
really
we got
get
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, and I know we've got probably several on deck, correct?
Currently that's all of it right now.
That's it. Okay, so everything's been done, including the ones that just binged.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, so I am wrong. I apologize. We had 2 bings. I call them bings. E-bings, you know.
Bings.
Yeah. So she's found them all, which is great because that means we're starting out fresh as of when we get done with this video. But we got all that. About nine items there if all went right. And we sold on eBay. Did we sell Madcap Toys Plus?
You bet, 2 of them.
Okay, we sold on the second store, and we sold on Mercari. Now, I don't think Posh shot off,
Nope,
did it?
not
No.
yet.
All right, guys, I'm going to get out of the way so Kathy can come up here, and if she's got something to say, I'm sure it'll help hopefully enlighten you a little bit, right?
Am I enlightening, folks? Am I enlightening? Kathy here, Madcap Toys. You are back in the toy barn. I hope I am a little bit of enlightening. I hope you, at least I try to put a smile on everybody's face, at least for a minute or so.
Okay, babe, I got a question for you.
Already?
Yeah.
Woohoo! All right.
Well, you're up there now, so before you get into all of the stuff you do with your picture face and all that, you know.
It's my intro, but anyway, go ahead.
What do you think about sales through rate? Do you think it's a big deal?
I don't know,
I know
because
it is, but it ain't, right?
Because for me, like at first, I thought it was a big deal, not too long ago.
Right.
But they do have a point. Every reseller, no matter where you sell, how you sell, how much you sell,
yeah.
how many items you have, everybody's different. There's the kind of reseller out there again that will, search and search and search and search. Find that item that's trending, try to buy it as low as possible, sell it as high as possible, flip it, move it, get on with it, right?
No, I don't want to attack people that do that, but here's
my
thought though. I don't want to be subject to that because, like our area, okay, whether we shop in Owen or we shop in Monroe, which we'd have a little bit better chance, or we shop down in Lawrence or out there towards where Mom lives, or wherever. Most of the time, even where my Aunt Bev up there in Martinsville, a lot of times you can't get the hot stuff because a lot of people are pricing that at the higher mark.
No.
And they know it's hot if they got it. Now, sometimes you can. Don't get me wrong.
True.
But most people nowadays have an idea what is going here, there, and yonder.
Right.
We lost a deal because we had a lady just recently that got stuff for little or nothing, basically. Wanted to sell us all her Star Wars collection as it was, but it wasn't the good stuff.
No,
it was stuff that's brand new in box from Walmart, basically. But she wanted what eBay selling prices was, and it's like, we can't do that.
No.
I'll give you this.
We can do top dollar and something that's not as collectible as
they don't move.
They
you
just
know that.
The slow movers. But anyway, there's that kind, and then there's the kind that sell, lots and lots and lots of items, whether they're trendy or not, and they're high volume sellers. They buy in bulk.
Yeah.
I think we fit into that category rather than the other category, and that's okay. Everybody is different on how they sell, what they want to do, how they want to do it. Some people don't have the space to sell, several thousand items. Maybe 1,000 is it, if that, or 500 or 50, right?
Well, I'd like to know what Brenda's thoughts are, and Sim Retro,
yes,
and Jordan, and
right.
several other people. Anybody else too?
Anybody, all of you, all over the world.
But
because
the guys I mentioned, pretty much, we talk to you a lot more.
We talk to a lot because they are on the reseller community. So if you haven't done it already,
Yep.
what are you doing? Get back to the reseller community. The Facebook link is in there. We want you to be part of that. But yes, I want to kind of see where you're at with it. Everybody's different. Some people say, hey, I only got limited space. I like the organization level in it. I want to do a set amount of items, and I want the ones that are just popping through and trending. If they're not, put a sale on it, push it out, redo. And then there's those of us that have lots and lots and lots of everything, basically.
Yeah.
And, you know, if we feel like to move it sales-wise, coupons, all that stuff, great. But we just keep on keeping on. So,
well, I don't see a real wrong answer here, so you're not going to make us mad one way or the other. But here's the deal. The wrong answer is if you're not making sales.
Right.
Okay.
Right. I don't want to have 50,000. I told Daren 50,000 items and I'm making 0 sales.
Right. Right.
Can't do that. I don't want to do that. But you know that's the thing. But I also don't want a full blown sellout, and then I'm having to source super quick to find items, and I may not be able to find them in my area.
Well, you remember, like I did, we had a friend, and I'm going to call him a friend because I mean, he's not a close friend, guys. So don't get me wrong, but he's somebody that we used to deal with all the time. He would go find these items, and he used to sell to us toys. If you remember, I'll tell you who he is later on. Up there at Travis's.
I remember that.
Okay.
Yep.
But when his pool ran dry, he couldn't find it, so it pretty much shut him out of business. You don't want to be so exclusive that you're shut down.
Right. You have to kind of be as best as you can open-minded when it comes to things. So we love our toys. We're not ending toys, as it were, but we needed to also hop out a little bit out of our niche to
we have to adapt.
To well-round ourselves, and that's what we're going to continue to do. If Daren keeps finding DVDs and CDs and cassettes and all of that, mind you, we're still going to try to find toys, pallet items, etc. That is not ending. We're just at the beginning stage of what we're wanting to do in a great way.
Well, a lot of the problems with toys right now is a lot of people, buyers, are upset with the makers of toys because they're giving out lower quality, higher prices. I mean, toys have gone up almost 2 to 3 times in some areas.
True.
What used to be like $7, $8, now they're selling for $29.
Right.
You know, so that's ridiculous. People can't do that. Moms and dads at Christmas time, you know, it's going to be a big bite. Even if you spend $500 per kid, you're not going to have a whole big tree full of stuff.
It's true, and I also too, I think. We're hoping anyway, as I know we're at the end of the yard sale season, at least here in the Midwest. You guys that are on the East Coast, Gulf Coast, and the farther west still have the good hot weather. But our yard sale season is starting to come to an end. So, but I'm hoping that maybe we can start selling maybe by the end of this or next season's items that are big, like we've got some furniture pieces I want to move. Things of that nature that we got in pallets that would be perfect.
Well, I got a lawnmower bag too, if you remember that.
That I want to move before the start of fall because it's about that time for people to use it. But to move that stuff so that way we have more room to put in the smaller stuff. So that's a focus of what we want to do. So maybe also doing a little of that outside of while we're doing this as well. All right. So, but Daren interrupted me. But guys,
I apologize.
Before we begin, if you haven't already, and subscribe to the Madcap Toys family. We want you to be a part of us. Also, you gotta hit the bell for all notifications because each and every time we upload content, of course, you're gonna be the first to know. And comments, you know, we love them. We appreciate each and every one of you. You know, you probably noticed we got long sleeves on. It's
not me.
Not him, but it's kind of cool. It's supposed to get down to 42 here in Indiana tonight. So I had the long sleeves on. Good thing I did because we had really a lot of fun today.
Yeah, we did.
At that yard sale. So hoping to do it again tomorrow. Absolutely. We had a good time for sure. So yeah, we got, like Daren said, 9 items up on eBay The Godfather, Madcap Toys Plus, and one on Mercari. So let's do it. Let's go from there. I've got 2 in 2 different browsers. So let's start with the one. So the very first one we're going to start with on Mercari. And so this one, I had it higher priced, but we wanted to move it a little bit, right? It's been there a while. The card has a little bit of wear, as you can see, and things like that, but it still works. You can hear him?
Yep. Okay.
You can still hear him. All right, so this is the Fantastic Four Stomp and Clobber Thing action figure. And this one is from Toy Biz. It's going out to, it says K Britain 64. Thank you so much. for $48.60 plus
shipping to boot.
Shipping to boot. Thank you so much for that. So going out to you in the AM. Like I said, this one has a little bit of wear.
Yeah.
It doesn't even show the year. It's been shelved a while. So ready to move along those. And so I've been selling some action figures the last few videos, as you guys have seen. So.
Well, you can tell the holidays starting to change.
It is.
Because some people are already beginning, and that's usually how it works for us. Right at the end of August, I mean, it'll go somewhat through the Christmas in July thing a little bit.
Right.
But a lot of times, some of our buyers come at the end of August, start of September, and they start pinching it off.
They do. They do. Madcap Toys Plus, like I said, had a couple items. I'm going to have to... looks like I'm going to have to update my inventory number on this one because it still shows that I have one available and I don't. So
yeah, we have sold about 2 or 3 of those.
Well, this is the last one. This is a sellout on this particular step stool. So very awesome. On Madcap Toys Plus, because took it from Madcap Toys.
Wow. Wow.
And as soon as I did, a week later, it's sold. So awesome stuff. All right, Ginzy Disney. Can we say that twice? Ginzy Disney.
No.
Princess step stool. And he used a 10% off coupon discount at Madcap Toys Plus. Going out to Michael. Hey there, Michael. Thank you so much. For $15.98.
Right.
Beautiful.
Now, we only have
item.
one blue one left, Kathy.
Only
you might
a blue
want to
one.
show that, right?
Only one blue one. All the pink are sold out,
Yeah.
so I'm going to have to fix my number as soon as we get back inside.
Yeah, you need help. Or...
Yeah,
I'll help you. You go ahead.
He needs to find it.
Yeah, you go ahead. I'll get to it. I've sort of buried it.
He buried it. I told you guys in the last couple videos, he hides things. He is a professional hider. That's what I'm believing anyway. All right, and next up, this one had some issues. Beautiful purple variant for Sigor Spawn. But his card, as you can see, has some wear, a little bit of yellowing in the bubbles, some edgery, some things. And Daren had just gotten a bulk of Spawn, and we still have a bulk of Spawn that we're just trying to get there and move. But it had some issues on the card, and I was like, you know what, let's get this lowered and get this moved out a little bit. This is actually the purple variant. There's another regular variant, but this is a special one because of his armor being purple. McFarlane Toys 1996 Spawn Sigor Deluxe Edition action figure purple variant was found on Adam's Shelf 2. They also took advantage of the 10% off coupon at Madcap Toys Plus. Going out to Chad. Hey there, Chad. Thank you so much. For $8.99.
Yeah.
Good job.
I remember those were new.
Show them off that's last.
When those things were new, those were going for $19 to $29.
Cute one. That one's what?
Okay,
Paw Patrol?
this one here is a Mickey Mouse. This design here. This is the only one we have left, guys. Yeah, and from what I understand, it's bluish. You know.
Yeah, it's blue, reddish.
So it's got blue and red on the top. Yep. This is all we've got as of right now, unless I get another pallet in that's got a lot more. So if you want this, is it in the other store there?
No, I think it's still a Madcap Toys.
This would be still in the main store. So be sure to check it out if you're interested in it, because holidays are coming. They'll blow out.
Absolutely. So we're going to the Godfather. The Godfather kind of stood tall this time. Sold some items within the last 24 hours. And these are getting ready to go out in the Monday AM. This is a 2020 new Mattel Jurassic World Dino Escape Brachiosaurus dinosaur. It was found on Justin Shelf 3. Hey, they took advantage of that 12% discount you got going to Madcap Toys. So there you go.
We got her for.
Going out to Benjamin, thanks so much. And there is one more of these left for $19.98. Beautiful, beautiful. Going out in the AM. And I believe I've seen about 1 or 2 more on that shelf. So that's very, very good. Right? Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. And it hasn't stopped there, guys, because you know what? As we know, the next season coming up now is Halloween.
Right.
And we have been selling Halloween.
Well, you know what that means, because
There's a
we're
lot
into
of Halloween.
September now officially.
Yeah, after Labor
People
Day.
start buying up at the end of August, right at the very end, usually not throughout the year, but at the end of August, September, and the first week or two of Halloween, or
October,
they push
you mean?
it. Yeah, or October, yeah.
Usually about the first or second week they quit. They start
Yeah.
doing Thanksgiving, Christmas, which is fine. Some people even get into where they start buying New Year supplies and St. Patrick's and Easter. So
yeah,
don't
try
hold
not
off.
to, guys. If you want to buy something off of us that you see in the store, try not to wait till the day before and then expect us to overnight it, because unless you're willing to pay the price, it won't happen.
There's no way. All right, from Wuchi, I love this stuff. Fortune teller. You can put an eye on top of your top of your head there. Yeah. Fortune teller eye kit, deluxe pack, Halloween costume dress up, cosplay. They also took advantage of the 12% coupon. Going out to Melanie. Hey there, Melanie. Thanks so much. For what? For $4.99. Melanie, that was an awesome deal. Amazing stuff. Yeah, we have tons of Halloween items in both stores. So that too, but we do have a lot on. Yeah, we do. So going out in the AM, thank you so much. Yes, we do. All right, and hasn't stopped there. Daren is still in the profit zone, never to return out of the profit zone on these lovelies he picked up. I believe the Greg buy, correct? I got them from Greg. He's been in profit zone with these for quite a while, and I love it. This is the vintage, found in the desk, 1983 Hasbro G.I. Joe Blueprints Cobra His Take High-Speed Sentry. This one's going out to Edward. Hey there, Edward. Thank you so much. For $17.58.
Right.
Beautiful. Very nice. Going out in the AM. When you can pick some of these up, the originals, you can't go wrong.
I don't know how many I have left of those blueprints, but I know we're almost.
I don't
to
know
the end of
on unlisted. I do know approximately have 5 or 6 left on the list.
I don't know if I've got any more to list at this point, unless
dig away, right?
More off of Greg or something. But
I'm liking this. I've had this. I've hung on to this for a couple of years. This was found in the Halloween tote. This was part of a pallet buy. I won't take it out because it would take forever to get it back in the Ziploc bag. But this looks like something that was put up on Halloween City. They were trying to sell it at the original price at the one time with the whole costume for $59.99. But they said it's missing the gloves and the mask, so they marked it down at half off for $29.99.
Right.
So I thought, you know what, let's try it, right? So David thought it was cool to get the 12% off discount. And so this is the Amscan Rabid Werewolf adult costume shirt, like I had mentioned to David, that it's missing gloves and mask. It's just the shirt itself. Right. And it's sold for $24.99.
Awesome.
Very, very good.
Very nice.
Very, very good. So a little bit off from what Halloween City tried, but again, we bought this at a pallet. We did not pay $24.99. Yeah. I think now, maybe about $3.
Is our Halloween shop totally out of business? I think they went out, didn't they?
Yes. You mean by Kroger?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not there anymore. All right, and that the Halloween doesn't stop here, folks. You would think this was Halloween Eve, but here we go. We have something else, and I think these are rolling out. I was bad. I should have even done this about a month or two ago. I was bad, and I had these really high, and I was like, I'm just going to start dropping the prices because I have a ton of these. When I say a ton, a ton. Like a good large amount. So I am starting to get these down, and I noticed it's starting to help out a lot. I think I was trying to sell them for like $39.99. It just doesn't.
Well, you can do that for so long, but as you know, with anything in our shop, you have to keep up with it.
When I first got this palette of the Halloween, I found one of my sizes on this and snuck it for us to wear. I wore it about a time or two. I paid you money.
I know, but I knew it. I bet I only got what I paid, right?
Right. Yeah, I was gonna pay $40. I was gonna pay $40 for it, but no. I've got it, and they're really nice. They're really comfortable. But of course, you can only wear them in the cooler weather, because if you wear them during the heat, even if you have wonderful air conditioning, it can get a little stuffy.
Yep.
But this is the Hide and Eek Skeleton Women's 2-piece family sleep set, size 4X. They took advantage of the 12% discount. Going out to Celeste. Thank you so much. And I do have 2 of these left available if you're interested in the 4X, okay? For $10.99. Yes.
You can't hardly beat that.
Yeah, you can't hardly beat that, because if you go to the Target store, it shows right here, you know, if it was laying out right now, $25.
Right.
So $10.99, you can't say no. Brand new, mint package, never opened. So going out to Celeste in the Monday AM. Thank you so much. And then lastly, we sold, I found it in the coin desk. I had to look a little bit, but not too much, but he had it bagged in the coin desk. This is the 1994 silver American Eagle bullion, 1 ounce, and it was toned a little bit, as you can kind of see in the front and the back. And it's going out to Holly. Hi there, Holly. Thank you so much for $49.98 plus
shipping to boot.
Shipping to boot. Thank you so much. I mean, this is pretty great though. Coming back from yard sale, and all of a sudden, you know, it started just blowing up here. So very thankful.
I think we're doing pretty good on our listing go.
Yes, let's talk about it. For us, you guys are seeing this on Monday, but for us on a Saturday, we have been through the first 7 days, and already, and I'm listing in the middle of it after I pack.
Yeah, so she hasn't added her
numbers. So I haven't
yet.
added my numbers yet for today. But out of our $9,000 listing goal, we are at $4,185.24.
Yep.
Again, we have, after today, 3.5 weeks.
Yeah.
Think about it, Dan. I'm making him think about it. 3.5 weeks to get, what, $4,900 more on?
Well,
and it only took you 7 days to make that. Can you imagine?
Right. Now, I had 1 day or two, maybe a little bit of help, as in higher priced items.
Yeah, there was a couple days you did 2.
The rest of them have, 4 out of 6, or let's say 4 out of 7 from what I'm looking at, has not been.
Right.
And like you know, you've only been able to help me out. You've helped me all but one
Every
day
day
so
but
far.
one day, yeah. And then some of them, if you notice, I had a $200, $215, $270, $437 from me. So that's not too bad.
That's pretty good.
Doing a full-time job, you know.
But that's very good, actually. But like I said, you know, we've done really good. So hopefully tonight you'll hit the boards.
I'll try, right?
But we're going to probably be missing what would you say? Probably the 14th and the 15th. We go up to see Mom. Is that the plan?
I will try to keep things, because I can't list. I don't have the items with me.
Right. Yeah.
But I mean,
we'll probably be off those days, but we'll probably be looking too. At least with Greg.
So just guesstimate, and I'm not going to take up time that I've put listed this week, almost $1,000 just for me in listing goals. So that's not too bad.
That's not bad at all, because I was worried we'd hit $2,500 this week.
If I can keep it up, then I'd help you get there without a problem.
Right.
No problems. My biggest thing is starting next month on the October 1st all the way to December 7th, my life changes dramatically in a good way, but in a rough way. It's, you know, I'm in the health insurance open enrollment, and so I will be traveling lots. So my assistance during that time, unfortunately, in fourth quarter, and fourth quarter is most important in reseller world.
That is when we make or break it most of the time.
It's going to take a little swallow. So so October's really, I'm not going to be much of anything except trying to help pack, but he may have to jump in and spew out some labels or run some videos.
Well, I'll do videos easily. I mean, we do what we got to do. Yeah. That's just the way it works.
But right now, at this moment, I'm being Mrs. Helper and trying to get some of my shelving. I've moved a few more items out of the shed in the toy barn and have moved them into shelves in my other heated and cooled storage. Because we're doing, and I'm giving him some gaps, because soon, if we can condense down, we will have more room, so we can kind of clean up through here and get some of our death pile in here and getting that situated and skewed. So
and we may be trying to work with Travis for a week even.
Yeah, if we can fit it in, not next week, but the weekend after, maybe some of these things that could really go neat. We've got several of these pallet items. Yeah. These are ornaments. And a perfect time, there's even one that's kind of cool, whether you like them or not. There's a Donald Trump pumpkin.
My mom just had her, mom just had her 80th birthday, right?
80th birthday?
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah.
Mom.
Uh-oh. That's terrible. Terrible, isn't it?
I'm sorry. Gripe at me when I see you, Mom.
Okay. But you know, something like that and other things that we've got that's palette, like some of these Mondo Llamas and stuff like that, would be perfect to, you know, since we have such a high volume of these, to kind of move them out, cases of things. So.
But no, we love Mom. We love Don. I mean, I like aggravating people. That's just the thing. Yeah,
absolutely. So that way we can make enough room, because we definitely, with his explosion of DVD buys and cassette buys, we're going to
I can't leave them behind.
I know, but we're going to have to probably find condense down some of these shelves.
Well, you know, tomorrow he's going to make me a huge deal, he said, on cassettes.
Condense some of these shelves down so we can fit them and get them off the ground and into some safe.
The goal is when you get out of here, I'm going to totally refurbish
I'm going to try to move some of my Madcap Toys Plus stuff in there. I've got some dents, holes in it myself, so trying to get that to where he has some kind of room to get these off the ground, especially when the weather starts to take hit. So we do have a beautiful DVD case over here, but it is stacked and packed this moment. I don't have anything else to say.
No,
You got anything?
No.
He's ready to go get some munchies and rest for the night. So he's got some things to do.
I got to fight the cat.
He's got to fight Buffy. Buffy's been doing fantastic.
She's been attacking me, guys.
She's had some energy with this cooler weather, but, you know, it only lasts for a small bit, and after that she's right back into sleep land, so she's very happy. That's all we got for today, guys. You've been fantastic, but until next time, bye-bye, guys.